It's completely normal. It's completely possible. It's natural. And there's nothing that is really holding you back. Hi, everyone. My name is Emily. I'm a manifesting coach. And today I'm going to be discussing what the limitations are in manifestation. This is something that sparks a lot of arguments, and I'm not looking for any arguments here. I am just giving you advice from what I believe, from what my perspective is, from the things that I have learned through my own experience and through other people's experience. So please bear with me, keep everything civil, and we'll be fine. But before we get started, I want to let you know that I am available for one-on-one coaching, live coaching, video coaching, and email coaching. So if that interests you, there is a link below in the description box. And I also want to let you know that in honor of Labor Day, I will be doing a discount on all of my coaching services for 1 week only. Spaces are limited, so if you are on the fence about whether or not you should book with me, you should go ahead and just do it now. Again, this is 1 week only, so go ahead and book now so you don't miss out. So, when it comes to the limitations of manifestation, the true answer that I can give you is that I do not know what is and is not possible in your reality because you are the one creating your reality. It is your beliefs that are creating everything in your reality, not just your relationships, not just your money, not just your job, but everything in your reality. What is and is not possible is determined by your beliefs. So, yes, even though technically we are all limitless beings and technically anything should be possible, that doesn't always mean that it is. And that doesn't always mean that manifesting the impossible is going to be easy for you. I see so many questions all the time about, can we truly manifest physical changes without getting plastic surgery? Can I physically change the past with revision? Can I manifest healing my body without going to the doctor? The answer to these questions is all going to depend on you and your beliefs. So until you actually believe that these things are possible and that you are capable of doing crazy, miraculous, amazing things, you are not going to see the results you want to see. Because ultimately, above all, you have to believe dominantly. That doesn't mean that you can't have doubts. That doesn't mean that you can't question it every once in a while, but ultimately, your dominant state has to be of somebody who has that kind of a power and ability. So I need you to be honest with yourself, and I need you to sit with yourself and ask yourself, what is it that you truly believe? Because again, even though technically we are limitless beings, when we come to this earth, before we even become aware of conscious creation and manifestation, we already develop a set of beliefs about how this earth works. We're taught in school about science, or sometimes we're taught about religion. And ultimately, what that does is we already have given so much of our power away by the time that we come to this community. And one of the struggles that a lot of people face is taking that power back. So, in order to change these beliefs, because these are some pretty big beliefs, these are some pretty heavy ones that might be pretty difficult to change because even just the way that we talk about it, we're kind of already implying that these things are hard to manifest and that they feel impossible and that they feel like they're not going to happen. And that's completely understandable because like I said, we've spent years, decades even, believing that you have to diet and exercise to lose weight. You have to have some sort of physical intervention to have physical changes happen to your body. You can't change the past because time is linear. And so now your responsibility is to tackle those beliefs and change them so that way you can truly believe that the impossible is possible. So there's a lot of ways that you can go about this. I really think that the first way, the best way that I would do it is I would just sit in meditation and just imagine myself as somebody, as a being that is truly limitless. And just imagine how that feels. Imagine what it would feel like to not be bound to physics, to not be bound by time, to be able to manifest changing the past, to be able to manifest weight loss without diet and exercise, to be able to manifest physical changes without physical intervention. Just imagine how powerful that would feel to really truly be the God of your reality. Sit with that, imagine that power, embrace that power, and just bask in it and allow it to overcome you. Allow yourself to get used to feeling that way. There's other things that you can do too that might be a little bit more entertaining depending on the type of manifester that you are. You can visualize yourself talking to your community of manifesting friends. You can imagine yourself telling them how easy and wonderful your life has been and how many miraculous changes that you've experienced. You can imagine whatever it is that you're trying to manifest that feels impossible. You can imagine telling somebody how you manifested it so easily and you didn't have to go to the doctor, you didn't have to have plastic surgery, you didn't have to go on a diet or whatever it might be. You can have inner conversations with yourself and your higher being, your higher self, and imagine your higher self telling you how powerful you are. Or you can imagine having conversations with God if you believe in a certain God. But basically, what I want you to do first when you're trying to manifest the impossible is to really just embrace feeling like it is possible, feeling like this is something that happens all the time for you. This is something that happens to everyone in this community. It's completely normal, it's completely possible, it's natural, and there's nothing that is really holding you back. So once you get used to this, then of course you can start focusing more on what it is that you specifically want to manifest. If you want to manifest weight loss without, changing anything about your day-to-day life, just imagine yourself being at that weight, being that type of person. Or if you want to manifest a smaller nose and bigger lips without actually going to get those procedures done, just imagine what that would look like. Imagine feeling really great about the way you look. If you want to manifest changing the past, imagine the past how you wish it would be. But first, you should really focus on changing the general belief that is whether or not these things are truly possible for you. And what you'll notice is that the more you play around with this in your imagination, the more you're going to see evidence of it show up in the 3D. You'll see more success stories. You'll see little bits of information come your way that is going to make this process so much easier for you. If you are watching this video now, it might be a sign for you that you're already on the right track. And before I get off here, I want to remind everyone that your belief system is okay as long as it is serving you. If it feels right to you, if it feels true to you, you are allowed to believe whatever it is you want to believe. If you are not comfortable with the idea of manifesting a specific person because you want to believe in free will, that is perfectly fine. I don't see the sense in arguing with anyone about what is and isn't possible. Sometimes people are just not ready for that. We all come here for different reasons. If you came here to manifest just a little bit of your life, that is completely fine and valid. If you came here and you don't want to manifest anything, that is also completely fine and valid. If you don't want to believe that you can change the past, if you want to believe that time is linear, you're allowed to believe that. There's no sense in arguing about it. There's no sense in making somebody feel crazy because they believe something you don't, because we are all here for different reasons. We are all believing. If you're here and if you are here watching this video or subscribing to my channel or any other manifesting coach's channel, you already believe that a little bit of the impossible is possible. So it's okay if you are just at one end of the spectrum and somebody else is at the other, because we are all here for a different reason, for a different journey, and that's fine and it's valid. You are allowed to have as much power as you want in this reality. So if you don't want any power and that feels right and that feels true to you and that's not frustrating you and it's not hurting you, then that is fine. You are allowed to sit there and give your power away to science. You're allowed to give your power away to a god. That is fine. You are allowed to do that. But on the other end of the spectrum, if you want all of the power that you can possibly harness in this reality, that is completely fine too. And I wish you all the luck with that. I hope that you are able to uncover all of your blocks and all of your limiting beliefs and truly become the creator that you want to be. So I wish you guys all the best. Let me know if you have any questions. Remember, I have a sale going on for 1 week only, so if you want to book with me, go ahead and do that now so you don't miss out. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.